Okay, y'all. So Saturday morning, it's what, 8:30. We're gonna do that little mulch job that we're supposed to do last week. I took the mulch over there yesterday. It's over there where I cleared out with the Bobcat. You know, that area underneath that tree, and trimmed those trees when we were doing that sod last week. Yeah. I got a couple yards I'm going to cut. Zach's going to do that mulch. I mean, I dumped it. I mean, I couldn't have dumped it in a better spot. So, yeah, I don't know how much footage I'm going to get, man. You know, I've been really busy, man. So, you know, working on the equipment and everything. I haven't gotten a lot of video. I mean, I got video, but I ain't got time to be editing it. Yeah. First of all, I gotta support the team. And if I'd have been thinking, I just wasn't thinking. It was yesterday. Well, number one, okay, a couple things. So the other truck, the brakes are acting up on the other truck. When I hit the pedal in the truck, it's stopping, but it ain't stopping like it's supposed to. So my mechanic, and oh, another thing, before I get off subject. So the mechanic that worked on the Bobcat, that's not my mechanic. That's just the Bobcat mechanic at the dealer down in Riverdale. That ain't got nothing to do with the mechanic I'm always referring to, my truck mechanic. Because the mechanic that works on my truck and stuff, he doesn't work on, well, he does, but he's never worked on my Bobcat or anything. He don't have time. They do, you know, trucks and cars and stuff. So when I'm referring to the mechanic about the air filters and any on the Bobcat, that's not my main mechanic. That's just the Bobcat mechanic. And after the Bobcat caught on fire, I took it to the dealer. And it's about 35 miles from here. Well, it was then. There's a newer one now that's closer, and they're a lot better, I think. So that's basically, you know, I know a lot of guys are coming on the comments saying, man, you need to show that to your mechanic, man. He ain't worth a damn. But see, I'm not gonna drive all the way down to Riverdale just to show them nothing. I mean, I ain't got time for that, and ain't nothing they're gonna do about it anyway. You know, it'll be, you know, I mean, just a waste of time. And, you know, I'm not a big thing on wasting time, just to say, yeah, y'all screwed this up, you know. And not only would I be alienating them, which would be okay at this point, but, well, I ain't got time to be going down there just for that. Now, if they told me, hey, Ray, we're gonna damn give you a discount, we're gonna give you some of your money back, we're gonna blah, 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 then, hey, I may do that. But they ain't gonna do none of that. Because, think about it, it's been a year. So, but I have went through the Bobcat really good. I greased every freaking fitting on there. And come to find out, before, well, I was telling you guys the other day, I might end up buying a new grease gun, man. If that grease gun ain't worth a damn. Well, I changed the tip on the grease gun, and the new tip works great. So, it's probably saved myself, you know, $300 or $400 right there. You know. But the main thing I need to do today is I need to get Zach. I need to get this job going. You know, I'm gonna drop the wheelbarrow off and a couple of rakes. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. And then I'm gonna call my aunt. She wants me to cut her grass, so I'm gonna call my aunt and see if she wants a biscuit, and I'll pick us up a Chick-fil-A biscuit. I'll go there and eat breakfast with her, and I'll cut her grass, and then I'll start my day, which is not, I don't have a lot to do today. So, but I need to get these guys. Well, Zach's said he's gonna bring a buddy of his to help him. I said, it don't matter to me, I'm paying the same. So I told Zach, I mean, it's gonna be such a simple job. I told Zach, look, man, I'll give you 150 bucks, and I'm gonna show y'all the job when I get over here with the GoPro. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. This job right here is gonna be really easy. They're probably gonna have to move maybe 3 or 4 wheelbarrow loads over to the front of the house. But a couple of things need to take place before they do all that. They need to blow the beds out and weed eat the beds real hard. Francisco weed eated them yesterday, but we might have to weed eat them a little bit harder. And then I'm gonna spray, but I don't want to spray before Zach gets over here. And I don't know how everybody else does it, but usually I'm the only one that sprays the properties. Well, Ray, man, anybody can spray. That ain't no big deal. Anybody can do that. They can, you're right. But a couple things have happened in the course of time, and not really recently or in the last couple of years, but I have lost a customer behind letting other guys spray. I've lost more than one because they'll spray and they'll you know, saturate the ground. It'll rain, it'll run down into the grass and kill the grass. So that's why I don't use the hard stuff anymore. I just use the glyphosate because I know the glyphosate, however you say it, it'll come back. Stuff will come back from glyphosate. You know, especially grass and especially the warm season grass, the Bermuda grass and stuff like that. So, but I'm not finna do no mulch over here. I got the GoPro with me, and I will get some footage. I'm pulling up now. Peace out. Okay, guys, so I pulled up over here. So yesterday, y'all saw I dumped this mulch, and this is what, 5 yards of mulch right here. It's gonna be pretty easy in here. This is where the bulk of it's gonna go. At first, the plan was gonna be I had to take the Bobcat somewhere, do another job real quick. I was gonna come by here and just, you know, scoop it and take it around to the front. But they gotta go across the front here. They're gonna have to clean these bushes up though. So, yeah. So I'm gonna have to, I mean, so my thinking was when I dumped yesterday that, okay, they're gonna have to wheelbarrow whatever it takes to do the front of the house, which is not much. And the rest of it, they're just gonna throw in, you know, just spread around in here, but it can't be too thick. So basically what I want them to do is, you gotta think about what you're doing to be all you can be. So I need them to take what's going to the front of the house from the back pile here. Because if we don't have enough to go around here, I want enough to go around this grass line. At least, you know, half moon, you know. I ain't worried about so much in the very back. We just want that grass line, where that hardcore grass line is. I want that mulch up to that grass line and about that thick. So in the same way on the corner of the house. Now we're not going down the side of the house, just the front and the corner. But if they get the wheelbarrow loads from right here in the front here, then they're gonna have to move that again to get to this edge. See, right now the way it is, if they take the mulch from the back pile and just wheel it around over there, then when they get to this pile, they're not having to move the other pile. They're gonna have, I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Well, anybody could do mulch, Ray. It ain't a big deal. You're right, anybody can, but I'm trying not to kill the guys. So the most important thing with the mulch is this grass line. And I'm afraid if they move the mulch from here to the front, or a lot of it from here to the front, then what'll happen is they will, well, then they'll have to move, they'll be moving 2 piles with the wheelbarrow, but you're not going to push that pile to the edge. You can push this pile to the edge. So why load this up into a wheelbarrow to take over there, only to have to load that up into a wheelbarrow to take right here? So you want to take this pile right here and use that across the front. But that's basically what I'm saying. I don't know, but I got to get I got the wheelbarrow, a couple rakes for them, and yeah. And so I told Zach I'd give him 150 bucks. How long can it possibly take, man?
I mean, I don't know. What do I know? I just cut grass for a living. But I got to go over here and grab these stupid pallets from this guy. So, and I'll get a little video of the sod over there, you know, at the other property we did. So y'all check this out. So yesterday, when it come time to pay me on the other extra pallet of sod that Zach did, you know, I had to, you know, I gave Zach $120, but I charged him $300. So when I get over there to get the $300 check plus the yard, so it's $360. The man comes out and he says, "Hey Ray, you think that you could take these pallets off?" And I'm like, "Okay, right. I ain't got no place to put the pallets. Where the hell am I gonna put them? I'm just saying." So then the next sentence out of his mouth was, "So you think you could give us a discount on that pallet?" You know, and this is where he called me at 2:30 to have a pallet laid over there, and I had Zach over there before 4. And then he wants a discount, and he wants me to haul off those pallets. See, and I said no. I mean, I didn't get nasty with him, but I got very direct. I said, "Look, man, you pulled this on the big sod job. You pulled it, and now you're trying to pull it on this right here." I said, when we agree to a number, I'm not doing any less work, you know, and then telling you, well, I didn't do this and I didn't do that, but I want the same money. That's what you're doing to me. You're telling me we agree on this, and the number's $300 a pallet for me to lay sod. That's just what it is. I'm not going to do it for any cheaper than that. They might, I know there's people out there that do it a lot cheaper, but I'm not going to do it for cheaper than that. I'm just not. It ain't worth it to me. I can go sit on one of these lawnmowers and make more than that, man. So, but see, it's customers. You see, it's customers like that make it where it makes you super weary. It just does. So, yeah. I don't know, man. I just get, I just get, you know, kind of funny when people start playing games with the money after the fact. And see, what he don't know, and he's learning that about me, is I'm gonna do what I say, and I expect you to do what you say. You know, if I tell you I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be here. If I tell you I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it. And if you tell me you're gonna pay me and we agree to a number, then that's what I expect. Nothing more, nothing less. But don't try to renegotiate with me after I done the work. And then what that does is that makes it where I don't want to work for him, you know. So, and I don't think he's really intentionally meaning no harm. I just think he's a cheap bitch. But, you know, who am I, right? But I don't take no short on stuff like that. So he sees me over here now, and he's like, he's gonna make sure I get them pallets. But he ain't paying me to haul the pallets off. I didn't make any money on the sod per se. Now usually if I buy the sod, what I'll do is I'll take care of the pallets. But see, I didn't make $1 on the sod over there on the 4 pallets. Usually on 4 pallets of sod, I would make, shoot, on the sale of the sod, I would make about $200 a pallet because I get a discount. So, but it can't be centipede grass, it's got to be Bermuda. So, yeah. So, not only did I not make money on the sod, but now I'm having to fool with another contractor, being the sod company. I'm having to fool with their trash. And I'm not getting paid for that. See, if I had made $200 a pallet on the sale of the sod, then hey, the pallets wouldn't even be sitting over there. I'd have got them the same day that we did the work. See, I don't know, man. Some homeowners just don't appreciate old Ray. But needless to say, I got to get this stuff off here and get on with my day. I'll kick it.
All right, y'all. So I got them started over there. I got a check. So that owner right there is pretty cool. You know, he thought that it was pretty expensive. But everything's expensive. And I told him, I said, that's why, you know, I pretty much told him in a nice way. I don't remember exactly how I said it. But that's why your yard looks like it looks, because you ain't been spending. So he was shocked at how much difference it made when I trimmed those trees and snatched out all that greenery around those trees, man. And how much neater everything looked. And I only charged him, what did I charge him for that? Like $400 or $500. It wasn't nothing, you know. But the mulch, I charge $120 a ton, or a yard, however they want to do it. It don't matter. Put it like this, like Randall does it. I charge $120 a scoop, y'all, a scoop. So getting them going. Now I don't have to worry about that. The other guy, of course, want me to haul the pallets off, you know, so I just told Zach, I'll give you 20, man, if you'll haul them off. He's like, okay. So I ain't got no place to really put them, man. And Zach don't either, but he'll figure it out. Yeah. Look good, man. All right, y'all, so there it is. These guys did a good job. It looks like we had just enough mulch. Yeah. So, looks great, man. They did a good job. And it'll settle in a little bit. And then as we're doing the yard, I'll spray everything again and again. But to me, this looks really good. Well, you know, for what we're working with here. A few little spots where it could be a little bit thicker, but it's good. See y'all, man. Yep. I mean, for what that was, and I'll get a. Oh yeah, Zach even rounded that bush for him too. Damn, that bush looks a lot better. Excelente. And everything's been sprayed too, so. But I think I was like right here when we did the. When I cleaned out that bed, that green bed right there, there were limbs coming down. I trimmed all the trees up and I ripped that out with a bobcat, and it was dirt, and now it's got mulch on it. So to me, this is a big difference. So it ain't perfect, y'all, but it never is, man. When you're dealing with mulch and stuff, it's hot too, man. See, I like to do this kind of thing before now. Because well, it gets hot, man, and it's hard to get guys to pay attention to a lot of detail, but they did good over here, dude. This looks great, man. Exactly what I was talking about. Get this edge right here, and see this grass, now that the shade ain't here, this grass right here will creep. All this right here, that dirt spot that you see right here, it's going to turn into grass. There was shade right here. So yeah, man, I'm liking it a lot, man. And I'm sure he's gonna love it. So yeah. All right, y'all see it, man. I kick it.